Downtown Orlando, Halloween night. The air crackled with excitement. Thousands gathered, costumes vibrant under the city lights. Laughter echoed through the streets. A night for revelry, a night for fun. Then, the night shattered. Gunshots ripped through the air, replacing laughter with screams. The festive atmosphere dissolved into pure chaos. This wasn't a Halloween prank, this was real. This was a nightmare unfolding in the heart of Orlando. Surveillance cameras, ever watchful, captured the horror. The footage, released by the Orlando Police Department, sent chills down the spines of those who dared to watch. In the flickering lights, a figure in a yellow shirt emerged from the crowd. He seemed unremarkable, almost blending in with the revelers. But this was the suspect, 17-year-old Jaylen Edgar. The footage showed Edgar moving through the crowd, his movements almost casual. Then, without warning, he turned, arm outstretched. Gunfire. The crowd erupted in panic. People screamed, ran, desperate to escape the rain of bullets. The footage was chaotic, terrifying, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. Frame by frame, the horrifying sequence of events unfolded, captured in chilling detail by the surveillance cameras. In one particularly chilling clip, Edgar is seen approaching a group of people, his demeanor tense and foreboding. He seems to exchange heated words with a young man, the tension palpable even through the grainy footage. The footage is blurry, the audio unclear, but then, a sudden shove, and then, the unmistakable sound of gunfire. The crowd scatters in all directions as Edgar continues firing, the scene descending into chaos and panic. Another camera angle captures the second shooting scene, providing a different perspective on the violent incident. People flee in terror, their screams echoing as Edgar, still firing, runs with them, adding to the mass panic. He stumbles, falls, his gun clattering to the ground, the intense moment captured in stark detail. For a brief moment, there is a pause, a tense calm in the midst of the chaos. Edgar bends to pick up his weapon, the dramatic scene unfolding in the public place. Then, a figure in blue, likely a bystander or an off-duty officer, tackles him to the ground, initiating an intense struggle. An officer, arriving on the scene with urgency, quickly apprehended Edgar, bringing the nightmare to a definitive end, restoring a semblance of peace to the public area. Section 4. Victims of a Senseless Act. The victims, young people in the prime of their lives, were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, enjoying a night out with friends, unaware of the impending danger. Two young men, their futures brutally cut short, lost their lives that night. They were full of dreams and aspirations, now forever unfulfilled. One, a 25-year-old black male, known for his kindness and ambition. The other, a 19-year-old white male, cherished by his family and friends for his vibrant spirit. Their names, withheld out of respect for their grieving families, became synonymous with the tragedy. 6 others were injured, some with gunshot wounds, others with severe trauma, others trampled in the panicked rush to escape. The scene was one of utter chaos and fear. One victim, a young woman, suffered a head injury in the chaos, her life forever altered by the events of that night. Their physical wounds will heal, but the emotional scars of that night will likely remain. The community, united in grief, continues to seek solace and justice. Section 5. Orlando unites in grief and action. The city of Orlando, still reeling from past tragedies, found itself facing another nightmare. Grief hung heavy in the air, a palpable weight on the hearts of its citizens. Vigils were held, candles flickering in the darkness, a testament to the lives lost and forever changed. But amidst the grief, there was also a steely resolve. The community, determined to find meaning in the senselessness, came together. Calls for stricter gun control measures echoed through the streets and across social media. City officials vowed to re-examine safety protocols for large public gatherings, determined to prevent such tragedies from happening again. Section 6. The Long Road to Healing. The road to healing will be long and arduous for the victims, their families, and the city of Orlando. The pain and suffering experienced by those affected is unimaginable, and the journey to recovery will require immense strength and support from the entire community. The emotional scars of that Halloween night will run deep. For many, the memories of the tragic event will linger, casting a shadow over their lives. Healing is not just about physical recovery, but also about finding a way to move forward emotionally and mentally. The investigation into the shooting continues as authorities try to piece together the motive behind Edgar's rampage. Every piece of evidence is crucial in understanding what led to this senseless act of violence and in preventing future tragedies. Mental health services have been made available to those impacted by the tragedy, a lifeline for those struggling to cope with the trauma. These services provide a safe space for individuals to express their feelings and begin the process of healing. The community, united in grief and resilience, has vowed to emerge stronger from this tragedy. Through vigils, support groups, and community gatherings, people are finding ways to support one another and rebuild their sense of security and hope. The scars may remain, but so too will the memory of the lives lost, a reminder of the importance of unity, compassion, and the fight for a safer future. The community's commitment to honoring the victims and working towards a better tomorrow is a testament to their strength and resilience.